Your health and performance, and even how long you live, depends on one nerve. We all use it, but we don't really activate it intentionally enough. That nerve is the vagus nerve. And if you've been living in stress or pain and feel constantly overwhelmed, it's more likely underactivated. And if it's actually well activated, we have good vagal tone, your body heals, you feel more calm, your gut is actually healthier, your brain functions better, and you really set you up for your best potential. Welcome, I'm Heike Fallon. I'm the founder of Expand Health and the creator of the NeuroHP method. And I'm a personal performance coach, neurosports therapist, and Z-Health trainer. And with more than 30 years of experience, I help leaders, professionals, and entrepreneurs optimize their health and performance for longevity utilizing a brain-based approach. And this helps them not to just thrive, but actually thrive without burning out, without sacrificing relationships, and without sacrificing really joy, right? Where's the joy in life, right? When you feel constantly stressed. Today, I will take you on the journey into vagus nerve activation. We'll explore the science, we'll practice exercises together, and I'll show you how to make this a daily longevity practice. Because at the end of the day, it's all about the consistency, integrating these type of exercises on a daily basis. The vagus nerve is the cranial nerve 10, and it's super long. It's actually really cool. It starts in the brainstem, so it runs from your brainstem to the throat, actually down here on the side to your chest, to your abdomen, and some branches go to your heart, to your lungs, to your digestive system, and well beyond. And it's super powerful. It's really a powerful nerve. It's really like a main superhighway between your brain and your body, but also particularly the gut. So it carries signals both ways, very important. It's not just from the brain down, but actually from the body up. So it goes both ways. About 80% of vagus nerve fibers carry information upward. So actually more from the body to the brain. And it's super important that the brain get all information and input it can. So that means your organs talk really to your brain consistently. And particularly, again, I said the gut sends messages, not just about digestion, but all different other inputs. Your heart sends information about your rhythm, the variability, your lungs about, your breathing pattern, and your brain basically gets all this information, integrates it, and then responds to it, gives us an output. So your brain will decide with that output to either slow the heart, maybe calm the inflammation, regulate the hormones, restore the balance. And the vagus nerve, what's really important to know, is a big part of the parasympathetic system. So it's your body's way of saying kind of rest, digest, and heal and recover. And that's really where it comes from. When vagal tone is really strong, you live in a much better balance. And when it's weak, you get stuck more in the fight and flight. And that's your sympathetic system, right? It's where your sympathetic system is ramped up. So what happens when your vagal tone is low? Many people might feel more anxiety, possibly depression, any gut issues, irritable bowel syndrome, for example, chronic inflammation, cardiovascular disease. The list is so long. So imagine this, it's kind of like a car, right? So your body is a car, and your gas pedal is your sympathetic system, and the brakes is your parasympathetic system. So if your car constantly, drives and can't brake, so your parasympathetic system is not activated well enough and it's not braking, the engine is constantly running on the top and the gas pedal is kind of stuck and it wears out your body, your car faster. And when people have a low vagal tone, they feel often like restless, wired, and at the same time kind of exhausted. So it's like a interesting, weird feeling, right? Their immune system usually overreacts, inflammation, like I said, builds up, and aging accelerates. On the flip side, when the vagal tone is strong, so when your brakes are functioning, which gives it the good alternating between speeding up, needing to recover and slow down when needed, and everything lasts longer. Your car will work better when you speed it up and alternate it with recovery. So here's where it gets super exciting. Longevity research shows that the nervous system is one of the strongest predictor of healthy aging. Heart rate variability, or HRV, is a huge key marker, and HRV basically measures variation between your heartbeats. Now that is often tracked with devices, so plenty of devices that do that right now. So a healthy heart does not just beat like a metronome constantly the same way. It's actually flexible and it adapts and it responds. And so the better it can do that, so that flexibility comes really from vagal control. So higher heart rate variability equals basically better adaptation. So lower HRV equals basically stress overload, faster decline. So track your HRV. It's very interesting, and it's possible to actually influence that. So people that actually live longer usually have higher HRVs, and they recover better from illnesses and even perform better mentally. And hey, who doesn't want to be mentally better when they age, right? Best part, again, we can train it, and we can train it also via our vagus nerve. The vagus nerve is also deeply connected to your diaphragm. That's why breathing, so the inhaling and exhaling with the diaphragm sends messages to the brain. And it's very important that we breathe by expanding all the lower ribs and utilizing that diaphragm, because that sends information to the brain too that we're doing fine, like I'm safe, right? So let's practice that together right now. So first, stand tall or sit tall, either way is fine. And I first want you to close your eyes and check in how you feel on a scale 1 to 5, how relaxed you feel. 5 is very relaxed, 1 not at all. So check in and just kind of feel how, relaxed your shoulders are right now. And in general, just scan if there's any tightness and give yourself a score. And then we're gonna rub just around the lower rib cage right here. Good. And then we're gonna, if you can, put your hands on the lowest ribs here. Otherwise, you can put them on the belly and the back here, or just the belly. But we don't wanna just do belly breathing. We wanna really expand all the way around, not just the belly. So I'm gonna keep my hands here, but it's sometimes hard to fully relax your shoulders here. So keep your shoulders relaxed. We're going to inhale through the nose and do a long exhale through your mouth. So we want to do the exhalation longer than the inhalation. So here we go. We're going to inhale and exhale. Inhale, feel really this expanding. And exhale. Try to see if you can do it a count of 4. Inhale. And make it a long exhale. You may close your eyes. Make sure you're really expanding around your rib cage, and a long exhale. Try the other direction with your hand in the front and the back. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Long exhale. Now let's let the arms hang. Still inhale deep. And exhale. Excellent. Now check out and see how you feel. Rate yourself on a scale 1 to 5 again. See if this helped you calm down and you're not feeling as tight, as as much tension maybe in your neck, shoulders, back area. And keep in mind, it might need some practice, but you want to do this at least 1 to 2 minutes. Again, longer exhale than inhalation, and really utilizing the diaphragm. So another cool part is that the vagus nerve runs actually through your throat. And that's why your voice is a tool for healing. Singing, chanting, or humming actually stimulates the vagus nerve. So yes, it's, some people sing or hum and they don't even realize it, but they do it because they have figured out it calms them down. So that vibration in the back of the throat helps the overall system. So we're going to try some humming together. Before that though, we're going to do a different assessment. We're going to do a range of motion assessment. So stand tall. You can do the later sitting, but do the assessment standing. What I want you to do is you're going to put your hands out in front and you're just going to rotate just like that a few times. And then you're going to stop however far you can rotate. So I'm rotating here all the way, keeping my feet on the ground, but I'm rotating with my hips and everything. And I'm going to look over my thumbs and see how far I get there. So see a target over my hands, see how far I got there. So we're going to assess that afterwards again. So right now, I want you to sit or stand, do a nice inhale through your nose, and do a humming. Inhale. Inhale and hum again. Keep that rhythm, whatever feels comfortable for you. So you don't want to get out of breath, so don't hum too long. So here we go one more time. Inhaling and exhaling. Awesome. Now let's reassess. We'll see how the impact was to your system. And for me, woo, so much more range of motion. And so what that means, when I have more range of motion, my system actually feels calm, my brain feels safe, and it will give me more range of motion. Yes, without stretching, we're actually using neurology and calming the nervous system down, which lets us move more. If you have the same range of motion, that exercise is good, but it doesn't really have a tremendous impact on your brain currently. If you have less range of motion, it might be that your brain feels that is a threat. So you might want to start this lying down or shorter humming stretches and go from there. But it is a fantastic way to activate the vagus nerve, and you can do it anywhere, right? You can go for a walk and hum or sing or do whatever, and that's just fantastic because it's free and you got it and you can do it anytime, anywhere. Now, a little side note, since I had a son going to Oregon, and very cool thing, if you've been to an Oregon football game, when Oregon is in defense, usually the whole stadium goes, oh, guess what? Oh, when you do that, it's a form of humming and it calms everybody down. What a happy, calm people the Oregon fans are. That's a little side note for the fun of it, but I always enjoy that. When we see vagal nerve activation in action in a whole stadium with thousands of people together. So again, vibration is not just the sound, it's actually mechanical stimulation of the vagus nerve, and research has shown that regular humming, chanting lowers our stress hormones. It helps us boost our calming and boosting the brain in a way that it really makes it different to activate the parasympathetic system. So next up is cold exposure. And yes, cold exposure activates also the vagus nerve, and because it actually connects to a reflex called the mammalian drive reflex. So when we put cold water in our face, our heart rate actually drops and our body starts conserving energy, and that really activates your parasympathetic system. And you can do this daily. Now you can either, splash cold water in your face. I've been trying to end my nice warm shower in the mornings with a quick little cold rinsing at the end. I try to make it 10 seconds. I don't get much further. I hate cold, but it really is refreshing, so I enjoy my 10 seconds. If you can do longer, great. But yeah, putting even ice in the, on your face or the neck can help you as well for quick vagus nerve activation. And it can help you really shift gears and calm your system down. And you probably heard movement is medicine. Yes, the vagus nerve is tied to posture, eye movement, and balance. And we're going to do a little exercise now, a little practice right here. It's a simple drill. You might want to do it seated first. Again, let's do an assessment to see how far you rotate. I'm still doing pretty well right there. So stand tall or sit tall. Look at a focal point. I'm using my camera right here. You're going to keep your eyes on your target while you rotate your head. So you're going to inhale. As you exhale, turn. Inhale. And again. Other side. Every time inhale forward, exhale as you turn. One more time, inhale and exhale. Awesome. Now we're going to do that with the head, the eyes moving with it. You can use your thumb. So I'm going to look at my thumb. So I'm going to inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and switch. Other side, inhale, exhale, inhale, awesome. Let's reassess. Very good for me. If you did it standing and it didn't test so well for you, try it seated. Oftentimes when we do exercises seated first, it feels safer for the brain to start seated and then work your way up to standing. But again, if you have more range of motion, good exercise for you to do. If you have the same range of motion, it might still be a good one to do from time to time. If you have less range of motion, you might want to start seated. So this integrates the visual system, your vestibular system, which is your inner ear, and your vagus nerve. So those three systems actually working together, it really creates a fantastic triple calming effect on the brain, right? So touch is the next one. So touch actually also stimulates the vagus nerve. So, a massage, some warm activation can help as well. So we're going to do a little grounding drill. What you're first going to do, you should assess again. I know where I was, but you're going to rub your hands together so that your palms get a little bit warm. Then you're going to put your hand over your chest and feel the warm palm. And now slowly, I highly recommend to close your eyes. Slowly inhale and exhale into the chest now. Again, longer exhalation. And feel or notice if this feels comforting to yourself, and because it's a great activation of the vagus nerve through the tactile input. We can again assess. For me, that was about the same right now, but I do have already a pretty good range of motion right here, but that was for me about the same. So very simple, very powerful. Your hands with you, always available, so you can do it anytime, anywhere to take a quick little break. Now let's put this together in a daily routine that you could try out. So in the morning, for example, you could do 2 minutes of humming. In the afternoon, you could do 5 minutes of, some extended exhale breathing, so longer exhale than inhale. Midday, you could do like go in the bathroom, put a little cold water into your face, or if you got time, take a quick cold shower. In the evening, do, for example, repetitions, a minute or two of the head turns with a good breathing. And for bedtime, before bedtime, do the hand of the chest grounding. And altogether, this is less than 15 minutes a day. But the impact is amazing. Your digestion will be better. You more likely increases your deep sleep, faster recovery, stronger focus, and over time, absolutely better longevity. So things like these don't impact the brain overnight. It takes consistency, but if you keep training your nervous system, it will adapt, it will recover, and it will heal faster. And something that's really super cool, the vagus nerve isn't actually just about the health, it's also about leadership. When your vagus nerve is strong, your prefrontal cortex, yes, you're the CEO of your brain, functions better. That's where all our thinking are, where better decision making, clearer focus, more empathy, more resilience. All that is as well impacted by your vagus nerve function. And so leaders with a strong vagal tone usually regulate stress much better. And they also stay more present. They are able to really manage high pressure moments much, much better. And they really feel more confident as well. So this is why the vagus nerve training is not just a health hack. It's actually a leadership superpower. So longevity isn't just about, the eating and the running and training marathons or do more. It's about training your nervous system to regulate your energy, your stress, and your recovery. So this is how you will age well. This is how you perform well. And this is how you will lead well. If this resonated with you, subscribe to my channel for more science-based strategies on brain, body, and longevity. And remember, you don't need more willpower. You need the right brain-based tools. And your vagus nerve is one of the most powerful ones we got. So train it, strengthen it, and unlock the healthiest, most resilient version of you. Until next time.